spooky event was added to Hypixel Skyblock as a way to promote competition between players. It pitted them against each other for an hour in a mob-killing frenzy just to get candy. You could get legendary artifacts, cool armor, or maybe even the skeleton horse from grinding candy for an hour. Only the best of the best were going to get the horse, and players knew that, so they went to many lengths to get there. They paid players to fill lobbies, they glitched, they cheated, they exploited. There was many ways that people went to get the horse, and it honestly made the spooky event a very broken experience. You cannot get it if you do not have money, or if you do not know the newest exploit. Me and my friend Wax Muffin went through and did some research on all the methods that people have used during the spooky events. You should definitely go subscribe to him in the description below. Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today we're talking about the spooky event, and how every player broke it. There have been 15 spooky events in Hypixel Skyblock's history, and not a single one of them has been very clean. The original method to get the skeleton horse consisted of coming to the end with a friend or two and having them spam ender pearls into the sky to summon endermen right next to you. All of these dropped candy, and this allowed Soton Senpai to destroy the first event, and another person also got way more points. So, the skeleton horse was obtained by just spamming pearls in the air. During the first event, a method was found where at night skeletons would spawn at the high level, and they would spawn very quickly if you didn't really pick up anything. And this became the new method for the second event. Everyone would come to high level at night and just start grinding skeletons until they got a lot of candy, and then they would just farm in the end at the bottom and hopefully would get first place. And it was a lot faster than how it is currently now, but it used to absolutely destroy, and it still honestly isn't that bad when it comes to just killing skeletons very quickly. The third event is where it started getting interesting. People were fighting more and more for the skeleton horse pet because everyone had gotten their bat person armor and was ready to grind. So people started abusing the bat firework. The bat firework has a cooldown of 30 seconds and it spawns in a lot of bat pinatas that also give you candy, and they used to give you progress on the leaderboard. Now this 30-second cooldown was pretty long, but there was a method to avoid the cooldown by just switching hub lobbies, and this allowed Mind Tricks to get his first horse in this third spooky event by just getting a lot of bat fireworks and winning the event by getting all that candy.
Man, see, man saying he's getting 500 viewers. We're in a Discord call. It's people from the guild. Yeah.
What? You're 400 away.
400.
Hayden's been spamming bat pinatas.
Hey, Wax Up, and you know how you're a Reaper Scythe guy? I'm. Yes! Yes! Yes!
GG.
Yes!
During the third and the fourth event, people made more discoveries about the amount of mobs that you need. People started grinding in the spider's den after Time Deal made a video talking about how many spawns the spider's den had and how successful it had been for him during all of the previous spooky events. People began filling lobbies in here just so that they could have a chance at getting the horse. Well, no one got it yet. People were about to abuse the spider's den more than anyone thought they ever could. Silverfish. Whenever a skeleton jockey shoots a player, it spawns a silverfish. Now, believe it or not, these silverfish used to be able to drop candies, and people abused this a lot. People would fill up lobbies with players on players and just spawn silverfish for hours, even crashing some lobbies. This allowed people to get much easier horses because you just amassed candy so very quickly. It was a crazy time for the spooky event, and filling lobbies was only going to get worse from here. We're back in the end, and you may be wondering, what are we doing back here? Well, do you know how people were filling Spider's Den lobbies? People then realized that if you fully filled an end lobby, you could have a crazy amount of candy get brought to you. If people just punched Endermen and ran around and brought them down the pit to you, you were able to get so much candy that you would just absolutely mutilate the event. Some people were even able to get 2 or 3 horses in one lobby just by having people bait Enderman to the bottom. This is how I actually got one of my horses, which was honestly pretty crazy. Filling lobbies in the end was the standard way of getting the skeleton horse, until people found a new method back in the Spider's Den. The Spider's Den had an area where skeletons would spawn, and if you grouped them all together and did not pick up any of their bones, it would have an effect similar to that of the high level. This caused a lot more players to get horse, and this method currently is not fixed as far as I know. And it is a very easy way to solo get a horse as long as no one comes by and screws you over. Last but not least, the most broken event in Hypixel Skyblock history, event number 15. The spooky event usually sees players receiving about 5,000 points at maximum. 10,000 in the event number 14 was an anomaly, and not many people knew how a guy did it. But people found a new method. There was someone in the 15th event who was able to pull 78,000 points. That is like getting the horse a total of 38 times over. This guy was able to get a horse within 15 minutes there. He got those 78,000 points, and then he said on the forums that he deleted the profile and didn't even claim the horse. This was due to a bug in the game where you could get stuff from a chest with like beds and nether biomes, and it was a lot of stuff that a lot of players figured out. 94 people got a horse in the 15th spooky event. 94 people. We don't know how many of those were legit, but 94 people getting it clearly shows that it is a broken event. I don't know what they're going to do about this event, but it's good that the number 1 guy didn't claim his horse or anything. And it's also good that that number 1 guy was me on an alternate profile. I used the bug just to show how crazy it could be. I did not claim anything on it. I deleted the profile even that I used. You can check the API. Aeonian Osiris is the name of the account. But honestly, I think it is crazy how insane the bug was. I don't have any footage of it, but just know that you got a lot of points, but no bonus candy. It was all candy that you had to have previously had. And it did only take me 15 minutes to reach 78,000 points. And then I quit because I got the attention that I think I wanted from it. I'm glad that they did patch the bug right after the spooky event, but I feel like it should have been patched beforehand because it was reported to admins 5 days ago. I have reported it to Minikloon and Jay of Armin, and hopefully I don't get banned on my alt or on my main. That would be really depressing, but we'll see how it goes. So that was a history of the most broken event in Skyblock history, the spooky event. If you guys did enjoy, please smash that like button. I'd very much appreciate it. And if you wanted to subscribe, I'd love that as well. We are at like 1,250 subs as I'm recording this, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support that I've been getting recently. This has been my best month of YouTube by far, and that's a lot due to you guys. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.